Hey guys, Flegg here, founder of Ethical Property Partners, the place where we help you to make annual returns on your properties on a monthly basis. Now I am here outside the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas. In fact, I'm on the strip opposite the Mirage, and the Bellagio is just down there. And the reason that I'm recording this episode here is because I've been over in the States studying how the Americans do below market value property investing. They are typically a decade ahead of us in terms of their investment strategies. I've been looking at our competitors over here. I've been looking at how they market to find off-market properties, how to find motivated vendors, and also how they are investing in property and how that is changing with the global economic changes that we're seeing at the moment. So at the moment, the Americans have seen nearly a doubling of their gas prices at the petrol pumps. So they are paying twice as much for fuel. They are seeing all of the inflation that we are also seeing in the UK, and they've seen property prices go up massively. They're not used to property prices going up like we are in the UK. We're a small island with not lots of earth, not lots of space, and so we have a massive shortage of property, typically under supplies the demand, so we see nice steady property prices going up. But here in the States they're not used to that, but they have been seeing that over the last couple of years. And so what are the lessons for us as property investors? Well, firstly, I think diversification is massively important. That's someone with a very expensive car going down the strip. Secondly, that we need to be investing in every part of the property cycle. And one of the reasons for that is I've just had my 40th birthday while I've been out here, so I've spent a bit of time with the other half and having some relaxation and some time off. And what occurred to me was that while I'm here spending quite a lot of money each day, it is Vegas after all, my property portfolio is paying for that. So I'm not needing to be at work, I'm not needing to be swapping my time for money. I've got my portfolio that's managed for me remotely, paying for my lifestyle. And that's why we invest in property. We invest in property to give us freedom of location. I could stay here indefinitely if needs be, perhaps fly back once a quarter to check up on things. Freedom of finances, so not having to go and get a job, not having to work for a living, and freedom of time. And if you've got those three things, freedom of geography, freedom of money, and freedom of time, you can basically do what you want, where you want, when you want to. And that's why I'm such a big believer in property. And the money that is here is incredible. I've seen people put down $100,000 on the gambling tables. I'm not a big gambler. In fact, I've not gambled at all while I'm here, which sounds odd, but I've chosen not to. But I've seen people spending hundreds, or gambling, I wouldn't call it spending, but gambling hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I've seen those people put that amount of money onto the casino tables, whilst at the same time there are people on the streets who are homeless and are begging for a few dollars to buy a meal or get themselves a drink, etc. And when you see those two extremes of wealth, it really brings home to you how important it is. Well, it really brought it home to me, how important it is to look after your financial future, to have a diversity of income streams, to have assets that are bringing money into your bank account every single night, every single day. I love the fact that my portfolio makes me money while I'm sleeping. Robert Kiyosaki talks about assets putting money in your pocket every month. In fact, I was playing Cash Flow, Robert Kiyosaki game. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad, by the way. He wrote that series of books. His game, Cash Flow, is amazing. He says everyone should play it once a month. And I played it with my kids recently, my two boys. And they very quickly got the idea that we need to be buying things or investing in stuff that gives us more cash flow every month. And that's what property does for you. Now, you can invest traditionally, you can invest in a sophisticated manner which gets you a larger portfolio more quickly. But it's absolutely critical, because those guys on the street that are homeless, if they had just had, I don't know any of their stories. As you know, we've got the Stepping Stones project. I may well do an episode on stepping stones here in the US, because it is an area that I want to expand into. But if those guys on the streets had just one or two investment properties, bringing them in a few $100s a month, it would transform their situations. It would transform their financial situations. So guys, if you haven't yet got your property journey going, or if your property journey is going slower than you'd like it to be, if you're not building your portfolio as quickly as you'd wish, then please do get in touch with us. We'd love to help. And from here in Las Vegas, happy investing.